Hello, I'm FedoraG4mer, and I have another Kickstarter game to show you today. Today we will be kicking it with Risk of Rain, which is described as an action platformer with roguelike elements. Anyone that knows me knows I love roguelikes, and I'm really liking the surgence we've had in the last year or so of a lot of games with roguelike elements, all with their own unique twists, of course. The genre has really become very, very interesting in the last year and a half. A lot of great examples like Binding of Isaac and Faster Than Light, and this is going to be another great example of that. First off, I will say that this game is much better played with a gamepad, and this has gamepad controls options built right into it, which is great. It also has an item system a lot like Binding of Isaac, where you have to unlock a lot of the items so they can drop in the game, and there's a lot of different objectives to unlock them. A lot of these don't even exist yet in the demo. Basically, the demo was a free game originally. Now they're calling it the demo and are kickstarting it to flesh it out a lot more. There is a plan for a lot more items, a lot more variety, a lot more classes. This is class based. The Kickstarter right now is at 126% with funded with 23 days to go. So it got funded very quickly. That doesn't mean you can't go and support them as well. The more they get funded, the more awesome the game's going to be. So 23 days left to go, so it's going to be a pretty successful Kickstarter, but it was a very modest $7,000 goal. But let's go ahead and get right into the game. It is class-based. There are only 2 classes available in this demo, which you can get for free on the Kickstarter site. Commando is the only one I've played so far. I haven't tried the Miner yet, so we'll just go ahead and go with Commando. Alright, now as you can see, this game has a wonderful pixel art style graphics, which I am quite a fan of, really. I like the retro look in a lot of these indie games. As you can see, it is a platform shooter, more or less, with, as I said, roguelike elements. It is a skill-based system with cooldowns, so as you can see the skill bar down the bottom. The first one is normal attack, which has no cooldown. That one is roll, which is extremely important for this class. Then that one is a piercing shot that will hit anything in the line, which is also extremely useful and very much needed because you face massive hordes of enemies. And this is suppression fire, which rapid fires and stuns. And I don't think I really want to mess with that big guy right now. This right here is a healing drone. You spend money to repair it, and now I have a heal bot. Very good thing to get very early in the game. As you see, that rapid fire one has pushback, which is very much needed, and you have to use it very tactically sometimes. This game is pretty much all about money. You need money to open the chests. There is like a somewhat of item shops. I'll show you one if I find one. Or repair drones. You get multiple kinds of drones. There's healing drones and attack drones. You can have multiple of each if you find them. If, you know, the random generator, you get lucky with that. Okay. See, I can't get to this chest. I don't know if maybe only the Miner class has a higher jump, or if there's an item that causes you to jump higher that I haven't found yet. The enemies are pretty much endless spawn, which you might think might be a little abusable, but there is a very interesting mechanic in this game. You see at the top, that top right, there's that bar. That's the time bar. The longer you're in the game, the harder the enemies will get. It'll hit higher tiers. So there's this very interesting balance you have to strike between getting enough experience from killing enemies and finding as many items as you can, but not spending too much time doing it, or everything will get stronger and stronger. I usually end up spending too much time searching levels for items and then getting out-leveled by the difficulty. Jeez, okay. Yay. Those statues, you pay money and they have a chance of giving you an item. I got lucky on that one. You use it multiple times, as you can see. The chests always give you an item. Ooh. Toxic centipede. Poisoning thing. As you can see, the roll is very important to try to dodge back and forth. Nope, that was just a waste of money that time. Yeah, I'm going to get out of that death pit. It was getting a little choppy down there. And it can get that way a lot, since enemies pretty much endlessly spawn. Oh, and there's the end already. I am not ready for that. At the end portal, you activate it, a boss will spawn, along with 90 other mobs will spawn slowly over time. Well, kind of slowly over time. You have to defeat the boss and all the other mobs to exit the level. And the bosses can be rather difficult. There's a few of them that aren't bad. I've only seen 3 so far. And I believe the one that's picked is random. But I want more items before I go hit the boss. You can skip by most enemies if you want to, but if you do that too much, you're going to end up behind the curve on levels and money. You need the money to get most of the items on most levels. So it's a very delicate balance of how much time you spend on the level, and as opposed to how much you get out of it. See, my timer up there is about to switch over to easy instead of very easy. Another chest. Give me something good. Ooh, leech seed. Every time I shoot something, I gain life. It's a very, very useful item, especially early on. I need money. There's no enemies spawning right here. There we go. Some items will seem quite powerful. There's one that every time you kill an enemy, your life permanently increases. That one's great to get early on. But with the whole time system, where the game progressively gets harder the longer you spend in it, you never get to the point of feeling very strong. It's always a constant fight for survival. Which I'm not quite sure that's a good or bad thing, because it's quite fun in games to get good item combinations. Ooh, infusion, that's the one that increases my health every time I kill something. Just talking about that. Anyway, it's quite fun in these kind of games to get great item combinations and pretty much be an unstoppable force. But it definitely makes the game more interesting when you never get to that point and you're always fighting for your life. In this game, you are always fighting for your life. Come on. Okay, these guys are just too big. I'm just going to leave them alone. I don't have the damage output to deal with them quickly enough. I think I will go ahead and go spawn the boss, which might destroy me. There's one boss that is really hard compared to the other two. And that's the one I seem to get the most, unfortunately. Okay, come on. I hate these flying jellyfish. You only can shoot left and right, not up. So these guys can be a pretty big pain since they fly. Okay, let's go ahead and... Nope. Got a little trigger happy on the jump there. That's not the jump button. I really don't like these guys because they can actually shoot at a far range, but Leech Seed makes... pretty much cancels them out anyway, so... Stay alive, and then the counter is it's spawning the mobs in the general area. Oh, Magma Worm. He's not bad. But these mobs it's spawning are... Okay, I gotta get away from those shooting guys. They are going to destroy me. That magma worm leaves fire behind that hurts you when you walk over it, unfortunately. Though if you roll over it, it doesn't hurt you. Wow, those guys hurt. I'm probably going to get destroyed at this point. I didn't really get all that many good items. The item system is quite a bit like Binding of Isaac, where you have passives and then you can have one usable active item. I didn't get any active items on this first level, so... Though there's only 2 active items that I've yet to see in the game. One heals and one shoots missiles, both being quite useful. These things do not want to die. What makes it different than Binding of Isaac is the passives will actually stack. You can grab multiple of the same passive and the effects stack. I believe there's a diminishing return to it, like getting 2 of something doesn't give you exactly double its effect. It might depend on the item as well, but I'm going to try to kill the magma worm here before I go up to that mess. The bosses will always give you an item, so maybe I'll give you something that helps with that death pit up there. Magma worm doesn't do much damage, but is a kind of slow process to kill it. Come on. Just try to hit my skills on its way up and down. There we go. You can shoot pretty far even when something's off screen. You can hit it like I just was with the magma worm here. See the life going down when I'm shooting it off screen. Ooh. It came right for me. Okay, it's almost dead here. I completely missed with that rapid fire. Ah, almost got him. Oh, got another infusion. As I said, it stacks. Now I have 2 infusions. That's a very good thing to get early in the game. The more HP, the better, because this game gets crazy later. I would like a usable item, an active item. That would be nice right now. That red is the infusion absorbing life out of them. Getting 2 infusions on the first level is actually a very good thing. And you see the enemy count, and it has a arrow pointing you towards the remaining enemies, which is nice, so you don't have to go around play Where's Waldo with them. These little containers are small containers that usually give money, healing, and experience. Won't give items, which is why they don't cost money to open. But just die already. Okay. We can go ahead and go to the next level. You do not keep your money from level to level. As you just saw there, the money gets taken and it gets turned into experience for you. So having a bunch left still has some benefit. Teleporting guys. Really don't like these guys. Yes, just die already. As you saw from the items menu on the main menu, there isn't a whole lot of items in this demo, which is disappointing. Item variety is what makes these games great. Getting crazy item combinations that completely dominate is great, though. Oh, hey, another toxic centipede. Oh, see, these ones you pay HP, but I have a large HP pool right now, so I can afford that. Hey, rocket launcher. I'll use it again. These are a chance of gaining something, so that second time, all it did was hurt me instead of giving me anything. Ha! He can't shoot me from there. Or can't? Nope, he can't. I'll show you the rocket launcher. I don't want to push them off the edge, then I would be on the wrong level to hurt them. Come on, give me your money. They have a ton of HP. I need some more offensive items. These things, all these enemies take too long to kill. Whoa, I'm taking some serious damage there. There we go. Ah, poison mushrooms. I was gonna go back up there and spend some more HP on that, but I think I'll just skip that. That'll probably just end up getting me killed. Aha, there's an item shop. Here you can choose one of the 3 items, pay for it, get it, and the other ones disappear. I think I will get the glasses. It gives you a chance of doing double damage. I need more damage output. You do a lot of that rolling back and forth to keep away from the crowd. Okay, just die. Yep, I'm out. I ain't gonna mess with those guys. Ooh, falling damage. You had to fall from quite a height to take falling damage, but you still will. And I'm just probably gonna avoid that guy as much as I can. If it takes too long to mess with them. I haven't actually got any farther than level 3 in this game. It just gets ridiculous. Like, I'm up to hard mode right now, so when you get to very hard, it gets pretty nuts. I can't jump that high, I don't think. I can't jump that far either. Go up this way. Nothing. Thank you. Let's try that again. Ooh, fireman boots. I leave a trail of fire behind me now. Anything walking over it obviously gets hurt. Quite useful thing. Especially because you leave it even when you roll through enemies. Kill them with fire. Kill them with fire. I have plenty of money, so I'm just going to avoid... Ooh. Alright. This container, for a second I thought I was near a droid. I'm just going to avoid most enemies for now, since I have plenty of money. This will probably go pretty poorly. Oh, I've never actually defeated this guy. The problem with boss fights is not so much the boss, but trying to actually get through the ridiculous pack of enemies to be able to actually damage the boss. I don't know where the boss went, but it's always a good idea to try to kill the boss early on before it gets too crowded, but don't think that's happening this time. I don't think I'm going to beat this time. Whew. Not a very good area for the fight. I need to regen. One thing I would really like to see in this game that it's lacking, it'd be a nice feature, would be bombs to give you another resource to manage. Then there could be cracked walls with treasure, treasure chests behind cracked walls, and give you a nice burst of damage when you need it in hairy situations like this, at the risk of not having any bombs to blow open treasure rooms. I'm probably going to die from falling damage. Nope. I leech, so I just need to shoot something without taking much damage for a while. One leech seed actually doesn't keep up with this. If I had 3 right now, I'd be in good shape. Yeah, there's my healing bot. It doesn't keep up with it either. Okay, at least all the enemies have spawned, so I don't have any more showing up. Now I just need to clear them out. Ew. Yeah, some of those mushrooms leave behind poison. Walking on isn't such a good idea. It is a mess up there. And I got enemies just jumping around. And I'm dead. Those bouncers were in bad spots and made a giant pile of enemies up on a small platform. Well, I think that will be it for today. If you want to play this, you can download the demo off of the Kickstarter website. I will link that in the description. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.